Hi, everyone. Welcome to Good Enough Today, the podcast where we share authentic stories about people showing up just as who they are in their own spaces and doing it even when life gets messy. I'm your host, Cheremma Lee, and today my special guest is me. I thought it was only right that I share with you guys my background and why I start this podcast and why I thought it's important for us to create a community. So, first, who am I? I am a child of God. I am a sister. I am a partner. I'm a daughter. I'm a friend. I'm an employee. I am the executive director of a nonprofit. I am I am licensed to practice law in the state of Texas. I don't currently practice. I am an introvert, and I'm also here for your help. So that is who I am. Why would an introvert who hates vulnerability, like I run the opposite direction, right? Why would I create a podcast? And the truth of the matter is, I've had some health challenges over the last 3 years, and I have struggled with being comfortable with my today not being what I think that I should be like for the future and what I have been like in the past. So, going through my health journey has kind of created this concept of understanding that right now, today, with the limitations that I have, that this is good enough and I can be hopeful for tomorrow and good enough today at the same time. And I wanted to share that with people because I thought it was important for people to understand that we're all going through our own struggles, whether it's parenting, whether it's financially, whether it's mental health, if it is physical, if it is just a mental struggle to get through whatever you're getting through. We all have these same struggles, and it's important for us to create a community to talk about them. If you're like me, you don't want to burden other people. I don't want people's pity. I don't want you to feel bad because I'm sick. I don't want you to always think about and define me as the sick person because it's important for me to be able to put one foot in front of the other and keep going even when it doesn't look like that's what I would like to do, right? When it's hard, what do I do? So when we start out each episode, I ask people, how are you doing? Physically, emotionally, mentally. So that's my question for you. How are you doing physically, emotionally, and mentally? Today, I'm about a 5 physically, emotionally, I'm about a 6. Mentally, I'm clicking pretty well today, so I'd say a 7. I'm not just doing that for a 5, 6, 7, but that's kind of where I am. And I think that that's something I send to my friends, and that's something that I'm going to ask you guys. Share with me, please. What is your PEM today? Also, I am here because I need your help. So on January 6th of 2022, I woke up blind in my right eye. And that started a health journey of just trying to figure out what's going on. And the doctors really haven't quite figured it out. So, long story short, I create too much spinal fluid in my head, and that's called idiopathic intracranial hypertension. But mine fluctuates, and then random things just happen where I get really sick, and then I'm fine, and then I'm not sick, and then I am sick, and the doctors don't know exactly what's going on. We'll talk about this more in later episodes, but that's why I'm here. I hope that if I share with you guys, maybe you'll have some pointers or you'll know something that I didn't know, but also to understand that I'm here being vulnerable and I hate vulnerability. All of my friends will tell you that I'm not really good at vulnerability. I'm really good at transparency. I can answer questions, I'll tell you the truth, but telling you how I feel about something, how it's impacting me, I just don't think it matters as much. So I would say I am the remedial level of vulnerability. And I'm here for you guys to understand that if you are like me and this is a struggle for you, then we are the community that you need. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing with this podcast. So if you have pointers, on editing, on video, on lighting, any of those things, please help me because I have no idea. I just decided that this is what I needed to do and I did it. You see the wall behind me, I created that. I'm just out here reading things on the internet and trying to figure it out. So if you have tips and pointers, please let me know. What does a typical day for me look like? A year and a half ago, I couldn't walk around the block without feeling like I was going to collapse. So on April 17th of last year, I decided that I was going to walk and complete my 7,000 steps, close my rings every day for my steps, my active calories, and my active minutes. And so those things, that's something that was near and dear to me. And I did that on April 17th of this year. Yay. And I've continued to do that because I wouldn't let my illness take that away from me. And I wanted to have something for myself. Sometimes you just need a fight, you need something to fight. And that's something that I could grasp. So if you're struggling today, if you have questions, if you think of things, then share with me. Please, please, please share with me. But also understand that it's not all great. Like, I had to figure out how to find the gratitude in the things that I could do and stop comparing myself to the things I thought I should be able to do. And that's where Good Enough Today came from. I want people to understand that even though I can't go run a 5K, I was never good at running a 5K, let's be clear, but I could do it if I wanted to. Even though I can't do that, I can't do a hit workout, I can't do a lot of the things that I want to do right now, or I can, but I will feel really bad afterward. I am still good enough today. So whatever it is that you're comparing yourself to from the past or for the future, right? We can be hopeful for what's coming next, but still be understanding of the fact that we are valuable and we're good enough right where we are in the space that we're in today. So please, please, please share with me, communicate with me. You can comment, you can DM me, you can go to the website. Please like, subscribe. We will be everywhere that you can listen to podcasts. And I would like for us to create a community so that if you don't want to be a burden to someone else, let me share your story. Let me tell people what's going on, and maybe someone can help you so that you don't feel the weight of being that burden. But we can also find some resources and things for you so that you can be helped. I can help myself in this, and you guys can get some help too. I have a few quirks. I think you guys will see that as we go along. And if you go to YouTube or check me out on Instagram or Facebook, all those things, you will be able to see some of the outtakes of this journey. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I do want to share with you guys, and I want you to join me as we go along in this journey and share stories and have special guests who will just explain to you how they keep showing up even when it sucks, right? If you have questions, again, please reach out to me. I am happy to be here, even though I'm terrified in this space because I, again, don't like vulnerability. But please, please, please encourage me if you see me out and send messages. Tell me how you feel. Give me some feedback. I encourage any kind of constructive feedback that helps me to get better. So please, please, please do that. And remember that we are staying hopeful for tomorrow, but you're absolutely, absolutely good enough today.